2021, the post-poll violence was as brutal as, dare I say, the direct action day. I'd have you know that there's a lot of violence that will never be reported and that cannot be reported. I have spoken to victims who were gang raped, minor victims who were gang raped and thrown on the streets. They took shelter in temples. This went on for days. There were girls who were Hindu girls, minors, who were standing at the side of the road. Muslim TMC workers would drive past on a bike and tear their clothes open. None of us could report this because the victims would not come on record. The police would not file an FIR. The NHRC never got to these victims, sadly, because these victims have no place to go. They have nothing to say. And therefore, these will never be formal reports. When this post-poll violence was happening, I interviewed a girl. She came on video. She covered her face and she came on video, that brave girl, to talk about her ordeal during the post-poll violence. She said that one day, these Muslim men from TMC came to her house and said, "Hame Hindu ladkiyan chahiye." They forced their way into the house. They gang raped her by holding the father at gunpoint and forcing him to watch. After she was gang raped, and while she was being gang raped, she kept pleading to at least leave her father. The father was beaten and held at gunpoint and forced to watch, as I said. After that, he took off whatever he was tying on his head. He covered her up and they escaped. For weeks after that, she would wear a burqa before going out in public because she didn't want people to know that she was a Hindu. Because if people knew she was a Hindu, she might have been brutalized again.